Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about the Three Stooges. More specifically about their 91st Stooge short released by Columbia Pictures April 25th, 1946. Filming took place between May 11th and the 15th of 1945, nearly a year before its release. You're going to want to know what happened to Moe Howard, his injury in this Stooge short that nearly cost him his eyesight. Now, of course, that would have been a tragedy, but we are fortunate in that he kept his eyesight, and we'll tell you all that happened. If you're a fan of classic TV shows and movies just like this, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and to subscribe. There's also that hype button that really helps out the video, as well as the thanks button next to it. These are all great options, many different ways that you can support the channel, many of them free, many of them you can donate to the channel. But if you just watch the video, truly, that helps out so much. So I thank all of you who help in each and individual ways. This short is the last one with Curly in it, where we have a Western theme. And it's set in the Old West, and the Stooges become marshals in a town with a high death rate for all lawmen. Now the boys set out to prevent a marriage between the villain, who's named Blackie, and her heroine, Nell. Nell's father was kidnapped by villain Blackie, and so the Stooges managed to fight him, rescue the father, and defeat Blackie and his henchmen. But when Nell's father learned she promised to marry Curly if he could save her, he decides death would be better than that. And so, of course, it's a funny short, and there are many great scenes as well as some Stooge action scenes which are really funny. But unfortunately, yes, Moe encountered an injury. But before I get into that, I do want to talk a little bit about Curly Howard before I get to Moe. This short, which is called The Three Trouble Doers, was produced after Curly had his mild stroke, and so his performance was a little lackluster. He tried his best, but there was a bit of slurred speech, slower timing. I've talked about this before, but his downfall continues in terms of his health. However, he was comfortable enough at times to have his side of the script and his dialogue by using his regular speaking voice versus a falsetto, so you would note this as well. Now moving on to Moe Howard, in the script of this short, it called for a gag in which a bazooka-like gun was to backfire and shoot black soot into Moe's face. That's what's supposed to have happened, and in fact, this is what happened. There was black soot that shot into Moe's face, but the special effects men at the time used too much air pressure in the gimmick that they created, and so some of this soot actually shot up under Moe's eyelids. You can understand how painful that could be and how difficult, especially with the moisture of the eye mixing with the soot, how you can make some paste, and it's really a difficult thing. So they had to pry his eyes open and remove these big chunks of black powder that will now like kind of a little gel substance from his eye. Now, according to the director, Edward Burns, he was terrified. He thought that the poor guy's eyes had been basically blinded, that he would lose his eyesight. Now, Moe had a similar experience in the 1939 short Oily to Bed, Oily to Rise, when black goo that represented oil shot under his eyelids, and he had a similar fate in regards to keeping his eyesight, but he could have been blinded almost twice and pretty severely in this one. So we're all thankful that Moe, of course, did recover from that injury. I want to know your thoughts down below. Have you seen this short? What do you think that we're nearing the end of Curly's career as a Stooge? And what do you think about the short, this Western themed short? Should they have done a little bit of their due diligence and been careful with Moe and that special stunt that he was trying to do? Because I mean, if he would have lost his eyesight, that would have been horrible and a really bad end to the Stooges, because I mean, Moe was essentially the glue that held them together. So I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for the support. As I mentioned, liking, commenting, and subscribing are free ways to support, as well as hyping. But if you can't do that, or you like to do something else, the thanks button is another way that you can do. And there's so many things. You could be on Patreon, or you could just watch all my videos, and that would truly help out. We'll see you all next time. Don't forget to stay positive, and most importantly, be hopeful. Thank you so much to all my patron supporters, especially my diamond tier patrons: Joanna R, Citizen Kane 359, Sally N, Daniel B, Jerry D, and Vito L. If you want to be on this list, make sure to check the link in the description, and thanks to all who support.